Hello, my lovers. Coming to you at a very strange time, but 'tis the Easter weekend, and we're in the UK, so you shit tons of time off, which is wonderful. So I thought, why not do a little bit of streaming? That ended abruptly. It's back again. Great. Let's get rid of that, shall we? As wonderful as the Sacred Lands music is, let's switch over. Hi, how you doing? I can't hear disciples. Oh, there it is, yes. So, yes, thank you to everyone in YouTube land for all of the wonderful support and messages and, yeah, just well wishes. You'll be pleased to see that it's not taken me another 5 years to get another stream out. Huzzah. So let's see if we can make this a regular thing. Who knows? To be fair, I have since the last time I streamed that 5 years ago, I think I've lived in 4 different houses and had 4 different jobs, so it's just been a bit bonkers. Things are settling down now nicely, so I thought it's probably time to play through Disciples 2 again, and therefore stream. So hence why I'm back here, which is lovely. It's lovely to be back. Right, I think everything's set up. I think I am unmuted. That's great. It usually helps. And we are... Stream save one. It's a very sensible save name, I appreciate, but yeah, no. I was hard pressed to think of something on the spot. Yes, and we are not that far off finishing off scenario chapter number 1. Call it what you will. And I'm feeling rather good about this, which is probably a bad sign. That things are obviously going to go very horribly wrong. But you'll all be around to see that. So that's the main thing.
Yes?
Right, where is everyone and what we're doing? So I think our main objective is to essentially get Slaughterlot leveled up to level 3. I would like to take him through to the next scenario at max XP/level, as that's going to be the thing that we're essentially going to have to exploit a lot. I should call him exploit a lot instead. Yes, this thing was happening here. They do have a sorcerer, which is interesting. Gives a bit more XP. I should probably take care of this now. If we do that, then the Empire, the Infernal Empire, I suppose, is pretty much crippled, and then we don't have to really worry about this, and we can kind of coast through the rest of the mission at our leisure.
Don't push me.
So I think we will do our favourite counterfeit orders to see if we can get some shenanigans on the go. That's not what I was expecting. It's literally just push the devil down a space. I mean, it helps because we could just get the top squire to defend constantly. But we ideally want access to things like the sorcerer there on the front line, which would lovely, which is perfect for us. Now the question is, do we have enough movement points? Because I think the flag here is obscured. No, we don't, which is fine. I perhaps should have popped some sort of spell just to weaken them a little bit, but I think we're all right. We'll probably take a lot of damage, but okay, we hung on just about. It might get a little bit spicy if he manages to attack again. So spicier still if this guy fails to hit him as well, which is what he's done. So I may have gone in a bit too hard. It's the usual kind of complaint I get, unfortunately. Unlubed, as it were. Hey, there we go. It's all worked out for the best. This is exactly what I planned. These guys aren't going to level up, so we need to be, I guess, a little careful in terms of Whoops, not doing that. In terms of trying to get them healed as much as possible. I think we're fine. Excellent. Heal our front line. 48 XP. I'll have that. Splendid. I think we can start working down this ogre.
Don't push me.
The question is, do we have enough space to get our horde of thieves around him? I say we just like whack them in as best we can, really. And it looks like we're going to have to rely on Poison Party. I can't remember the last time we had a thief fail their actions, which is concerning me at the moment. Oh, there we go. It's like I wanted that to happen. I just had too many thieves. Okay, more poisoning. Wow, he's almost at 50% HP. He's dead.
What?
We do have 4 grand's worth of gold to replace our thieves, so it's hardly a problem. Fabulous. And I think on that note we should finish this turn. We've got this dude just kind of like hemming in the legions, as it were. So I'm going to try and rush through the rest of the map now, because it's basically we've won. It's just a matter of time. And a matter of preparing ourselves for the next mission, of course. So we need to get him stopped off at the city. I was getting ogres confused with trolls there, because I assumed him to have I assumed he was going to have healed a lot of HP by then, but I think that's trolls which have extra regeneration. Or I could be wildly mistaken there. I guess you can start poisoning that orc.
Again?
Yeah, you can continue with this. This is fine. Get some more poisoning. I can only assume that you can't counterfeit orders when there's only one unit actually in the party. I might test that theory. I mean, it would be of benefit to us, because if it put the ogre on either the top or bottom row, then we can limit the amount of damage to one of our squires anyway. But I'm not overly concerned. I think I might just get everyone a full heal here. We've got a little bit of loose change rattling around, so I think we can afford it. Whoops. Can you reach him? No, not yet. Should we do a haste just to speed it up? We've got over 3,000 life mana, so why not? I'm pretty sure ogres do over like 100 damage. So it may be a case of... I don't know. I think we should just go all out, personally. I think we can if we just... We should be able to get him down in one turn. Now that he's so damaged by the poison. Marvellous. Excellent. Level ups all round. Probably didn't need to heal everyone. And so Slaughterlot is about 150 XP away from a level up, which is grand. Beginning to think I might be a little bit well, confident in our ability to take on this ruined tower now, while we're in the area, of course.
Again?
Perhaps not. I don't know. I'm in two minds about that. Let's counterfeit orders. Wow, I think that's the first counterfeit orders that's failed. So maybe not too much of a wow, I suppose.
Huh? Speak that command. What you want?
You can go in there. Okay, let's. Sorry, I'm trying not to divulge too much of my thoughts. I just kind of want to like power through this. We've got a stone ring. We were supposed to take this to I think that statue. We'll do that later. I think I might have a pop at this. Particularly if we have... do we have something which increases damage? Potion of Vigor increases by 15%. Don't think that'll be enough to actually kill the ghost. We can have a go though. I just don't like. I never like saves coming. I think I've probably done it in the past, but it always feels dirty. Come back to that. We'll go after these ones instead. Where is that orc? Orc's in the middle. Yeah, it's not great, but could be worse.
Again?
See if we can mess up this formation a little bit. Nope. I think I have jinxed the rest of this potentially entire playthrough with my rather foolhardy statement at the start there, which was, oh, I've never had the thieves fail in action so far. Never mind. I'll take full responsibility for that. What are these guys up to anyway? Yeah, up to level 8, 170 HP. Damage not far off a knight now, which is great. Granted, it did take a lot more time, a lot more effort. But I think it's going to be the case of the promotion Prohibition challenge being... we'll feel the effects much further into the actual campaign. It's only going to get worse from here. So my initial kind of confidence will wane significantly further on, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, is it a belly arc? Yeah. Okay, let's get you to defend. Not overly concerned, but you know, everyone just suddenly decides to miss, which does happen a fair amount, let's face it. It is Disciples. 26 XP. It's fine. It's kind of free XP. There's no real threat. Okay, let's just keep on powering through this. Because the legions, again, don't seem to be doing much. I know that they've just got a leader there, which is to be expected. I mean, the capital generates, I can't remember how much gold, so they will pop the occasional demonic baby out of that area. Where I was going with that, sorry. Probably should have just not finished it off, really. They're not really doing anything with it, though, which is fine.
Speak thy command.
Okay, slightly damaged squire on the top. I might put him on the bottom to deal with the goblin arch, and then he can just defend.
For the Empire.
Oh, he's gone for the healer. Interesting. Wonder why. I'd love to know what kind of stuff the AI goes through in terms of actually figuring out its targets, this kind of stuff. Because there'll be a very, very subtle tipping point where I'll just say, right, I'm not going for the mage anymore. I'm going to just go full tilt on the healer. Then it will do it consistently. It's not just like sometimes it'll go for the healer, sometimes it'll go for a mage. It's just like between the two, it will always go for that one, which I suppose is a sign of the age of the game itself. How far are we off now? About 100 XP. And we're running out of targets. So we've got Double Devil and Cultist there. Is that going to be easier than that? I think it probably is. Simply because of that ghost. I mean, ghost paralyzes Sir Slush a lot, and it's just, yeah. Not so much game over, it'll just make things really difficult, I think. Okay. I had the thought that we maybe had another ruin to investigate, but I don't think that's the case other than these two, so we're going to have to choose between the two. I'm going to go for the devils and the cultist, as you probably can tell from my movements. I think that might give us the level up, because the devils are obviously bulky units, which should be worth more XP. I guess we should go for a strength. Question is, do we just get the squires to constantly defend and just let Sir Slutlot do all the damage? Who is now doing 38 points of damage. I'm not going to save before we do this. I like to do as little save scumming as possible. And I know ruins are a big source of save scumming and therefore kind of like agitation for people who watch, because it's kind of it is a bit cheaty. Instead, if things look bad, I will just run away. I think that's probably going to be the approach for this. Obviously, if it's a game over, then I don't want you to sit through an entire playthrough up until this point, because that would just be naff. But I'd like to do it kind of like semi-Iron Man-ish, to the point where it's just like, oh, I'm not just going to save like before every single fight. Try and at least keep it true to how the game should be played. This is looking absolutely fine. I was probably a bit too cautious with that one. They're all going to level up. On the off chance he doesn't, let's heal him. Okay, he didn't. That was a lot less XP than I expected. 40. Just put us within grasping reach of a next level. These are up to level 9. Damage is up to 49. Why has he got an extra? Oh yeah, the buff was for the whole party. Being stupid. 300 gold. Boots of Speed. Increases by 20% the move points of the leader. Which is not useful to us now. Obviously we need to give him a level up perk to allow travel items. You know the score. I can't imagine anyone new to Disciples is watching this. But if they are, then welcome, and you should play this game. Most definitely. Haha, here we go. The stone ring of Amanir fits in the statue's finger perfectly. It fits in the statue's finger. Look, my lord, a hidden door is opened. There is an ancient book. Tome of Fire. Ugh. I mean, it's probably worth quite a lot. But tomes have always been like very kind of so what type of thing for me. It only really affects the leader, and you kind of want whole party kind of protection. There are some more useful tomes, of course, so keep an eye out for those, which don't just affect the leader. Maybe they do, I can't quite remember. I think we can't put this off any longer. We're going to have to make our way towards the ruined tower. The question is, do we pick up an archer on the way there? It's a level 2. Oh, they must have leveled up at some point. Because I would like to keep hold of this orb, which does a lot of damage, to use on the final boss. Well, not final boss, but the boss. To be fair, these guys are probably as strong as tier 2 units now. So, provided we pop a decent spell, we should be alright. Based on my overcautiousness on that the previous ruin. I'm going to throw caution to the wind and just see how this turns out. If anything else, the healer will run away, because the healer always runs away. It's our ultimate insurance policy. Okay, let's do it. To be fair, the ghost may well miss. 65% chance to hit, in which case we can't kill it in one turn, but excuse me. You know, it's not guaranteed misery for us. And I think these two squires I've underestimated the power of. So we might be alright. Ah, case in point. Okay, they're not going to get level up, so obviously keep these topped up health-wise. Again, it's probably another case of me being overcautious here. Well, that's just how I play. I know it's quite boring. But if I pick a fight, I want to win it. Oh, he's so close to leveling up. Zombie orb. That might be useful. We found Kabbalistic symbols inside this ruin. A powerful poison was brewed here recently. I wonder why. Answers on a postcard, please. So, Orb of Restoration. Is that more powerful than a zombie orb? I might swap that out for the zombie orb because it's basically an extra unit, which is great fun for this final battle that we've got in this chapter. Scrolls wise, still got lightning scroll and a strength scroll, which is no real use to us really because we can cast those at will. But I'll not say no, it's a free spell. I'd really like for that party to actually just pop out for a wee chat, so I can whoop it. I don't really want to fight that in the capital because they get a huge armor bonus. But I'm wondering if I just mill around the Legion's capital, will they throw another Beliar at us? Beliar. I don't know how you pronounce that summon, as I'm sure you've guessed. But we can try. They might just throw actual damaging spells at us. I think it was there last time they summoned the thing. No, they're not going to either. I'd have loved to take an extra unit into this final battle, but that doesn't seem to be happening. And I can't find any more units. So I know there's a thief milling around somewhere. Where did it go? Oh, there he is. It's not going to be enough experience, though, to level up the leader, which is rather frustrating. So it looks like we have no choice. Curses. I mean, this boss battle, henceforth referred to as a bottle, will be obviously enough to level up Sir Slaughterlot, but I'd have liked him to have an extra unit in this final battle, but beggars can't be choosers and all that. Unless, of course, I do fight that. I'm second guessing myself. I would quite like to, but that won't make this battle that interesting, will it? They do have a ghost. I'm tempted to use the lightning orb on the ghost, or maybe I should get the zombie out first of all. Anywho, spells wise. This battle, I feel like this battle is going to be quite tough, actually. Strength scroll. We don't have any other, or do we have any other buff spells here? Earth Ward, I don't think there are any units there actually going to attack with earth damage. The True Sight doesn't help, nor does Living Armour. I mean, we could do Living Armour to do a little bit of extra damage initially. I don't think Water Ward will help either. Oh, we'll do Celerity. Would Living Armour be more advantageous? Let's do a Living Armour. Celerity is neither here nor there. An extra 10% initiative. You can still get trumped by that, rather annoyingly. Do not be so self-confident. Remember, death is my master. I will serve her well by destroying you. If you are no fool, leave while you can. You are talking to an inanimate object, but that's fine. Hello, Brian. Is it Brian? Brian? I'll go with Brian, sorry. if I massacred your name there. It's lovely to see you as well. How are you? Okay, let's go full tilt on the zombie. I should probably see what her attack is first of all. Okay, no one leveled up, but that's the main thing. We didn't hand a level up to them on a plate. So they've got a demon. Dealing with 15 armor, which is going to reduce all of our damage to them by 15%. And let's have a look at Urhog the Dark. Master of Death Ceremonies, Urhog feeds only upon human flesh, hoping to gain immortality. It's a drain life to all units. Warded against fire, water, air and earth, so it renders the lightning orb we have useless. 45 damage. Uh-oh. And she's got Ghost. I'd quite like to kill the Ghost with the Thunder Orb initially. Oh, Dank Child. Hi, how are you? Everyone's changing their name these days. It's very confusing for an old person like me. Oh, hang on a second. She's going to do death damage. And if we summon a zombie, he's immune to death, so we may end up in a kind of like impossible to lose situation. Counterfeit Order. How have I forgotten about Counterfeit Order? I've been using it like mad throughout this playthrough. Yes, indeed you do. Okay, I'm not going to rely on just one thief, I'm sorry. Let's get another one out.
Again?
It does mean the damage we inflicted upon that zombie is going to be healed, but we can just
Lord,
summon another living armor next turn. He's no problem. Okay, let us... Oh, they don't have enough movement points. How annoying. Guildmaster playthrough on the Elf campaign. Why was it painful? I'm trying to think why. And could it possibly be as painful as this promotion Prohibition challenge that we're running? Rather foolishly. Let's see. What do we do here? Counterfeit orders have a 30% chance of success, so I obviously haven't brought enough thieves for this endeavour. Okay, you want thieves? Oh, I've got thieves. Come on, boyos.
Again?
Let's get 3 more thieves. Not many opportunities to use them. Okay.
Again?
I shall bear that in mind.
I'm listening.
I mean, maybe for... provided we actually manage to get through the Empire campaign, may have to switch out to maybe a Mage Lord. I don't think... what was the other one? Warrior Lord is going to help us a huge amount in this.
Again?
Kind of the reason I chose a guild master is because we're just going to have so much money because we're not going to be spending it on what was it, upgrade buildings, which can get really expensive by the end. I have so much money left over because of that. Excellent. Oh, there she is on the front. Come to meet us. Lovely stuff. Right. Might do another set of living armor. Okay. Gonna eat. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Can we get another hit in? Is he immune to mind? He is, yeah, that's why she defends. 4 HP, I think we can manage that. Unless someone gets a level up. But the thing he did, but that's fine. Ghost, that's it.
speak that command.
Oh, right. Lightning scroll won't help. It's the same thing. Right, so done that. Haste, healing, don't need any of that. So what we want is strength. I think we can just go for it.
For the Empire!
I'm doing it. Right, you are instantly dead. I feel like I've cheesed it somewhat. Thanks, Dank, for the cheese advice. Let's get a zombie friend to join us. Might end up getting paralysed. She went for the zombie. Oh. Shocking. But that's absolutely fine, because that means our mage leader is ready to zap. And zap he will. Okay, that's fine. All we essentially did was just summon something for her to paralyse, which is works out well in my book. Zombies down. And I think we are pretty much finito. I am actually alive. Or maybe I'm undead. Mr. Doom. Uh-oh. Alright. I think that's it. Home stretch. Oh, would you recommend I keep the Thunder Orb? Good question. I have quite a few things to choose from as well. We managed to get quite a few little like artifacts and things we could utilise. Max XP, which is what I was aiming for this mission. Just about made it. Obviously damage is bumped up an extra 5 up to 40. Not much else going on. Extra HP, standard. Wunderbar. As Airhog vanishes from... Hang on. As Airhog vanished from beneath her crumbling tower, she shouted, "We will meet again, High-Father dogs." I think we do actually meet again, don't we? The antidote to cure the Emperor Demosthene was found in the rubble and promptly sent to him. Huzzah! Yes, the whole 5 years.
Airhog the Dark was gone, and her death cult annihilated. She disappeared into her temple when it crumbled to ruins. The antidote was brought to the Emperor Demosthene, but it did not bring him out of his silence. He remained secluded in the tower, becoming darker and more wretched, weakened by the treacherous attack upon his royal person.
I mean, to be fair, this happened to all of us during lockdown. Secluded in our towers, unfortunately. Yes, Dank is right there, Doom. No promotions for units. It's the only real restriction. We can use units gifted to us, units that we can recruit from like mercenary camps, and yeah, that's more or less it really. I think it's going to be harder than the Rod Planter challenge. I think it feels easier in this first mission, but I think it's going to get much harder later on. Whereas the Rod Planter challenge was kind of like the opposite way around. Interestingly. So we'll bring forward Sir Slaughter Lot. We have a rune stone that I'd like to take. I think I'll take the Banner of Protection. We have potentially the Boots of Speed. We've got those. I mean, I guess I can take the Tome of Fire just for the value. I don't know. We'll have the Orb of Thunder. I think that is quite useful. Maybe even the Orb of Restoration. Yeah, go on then. And I think that'll do. On to mission number 2. Waifu of Disciples. Got the top 3 girls. We'll get our commission. What?
During the harsh battles against Airhog,
I need more information on that
corrupted
one.
nobles, making sure nobility got their due, looted the Empire's treasure. Many peasants had no food, and the fear of starvation forced them to follow petty agitators who claimed new leadership for the Empire. Soon, Nevendar found itself on the brink of revolution. Hubert de Lely proposed to replenish the Empire's chests with his personal belongings, in exchange for the royal crown, of course. Evidently, many nobles accepted the offer, fearing the loss of their aristocratic privileges. The Empire was then divided. On one side of the schism were the virtuous nobles, who remained true to the Emperor Demosthene. Opposing him Hubert Delaley, the newly crowned Prince of Opportunism, gathered his renegade forces. The only solution for the Emperor's followers was to seek the help of the mountain clans. Empire emissaries were urged to seek
not finished.
Slukeridge Darkstone, member of the clan's council and friend of High King Morok Cloudkeeper.
Great, thank you. Is this the mission that I was fearing? Like the timer type based one, where you've got to intercept Hubert Delaley, basically. No brainer, let's get some leadership. Our scouts have informed us that the Mountain Clan's diplomat was somewhere upon these lands. He's captured while coming to meet our party. The fate of the Empire... there is no Empress. The Empire is in our hands now. Diplomat Slukeridge must be freed. Our enemies have many allies. They will surely try to hinder our efforts. Huh. I can't remember if this is the one which has... what's it? Hubert Delaley. Maybe that's the next one where he agitates the spiders to come after us. It's either this one or the next one. Brian. Sorry if I keep getting your name wrong. I feel like the one where we have to kill Hubert Delaley, we have a different starting position. So we might be alright. Anywho. So, like I mentioned, we can't promote units. Every time we get some units, we have to do this. We're going to lock their type, as is the nature of the challenge. So this unit type has been locked. It does not need a new building to upgrade. So it will keep gaining levels, but it will not upgrade and be promoted to a much more powerful version. However, we have been given a knight, and I think this is fair game. Any units that you are given, gifted, can recruit via other means, and you get them as an upgraded version, I think is fine. What we can't do is recruit people and have those promoted. At least that's how I'm going to play it for the moment. Maybe something will happen and we get something so overpowered I'm just like, that's probably a bit too easy. But so I'm going to take that knight, of course. I'd be bonkers not to. Let's grab an archer, because I missed the archers. I used a bit of backline damage. That's why I feared the ghost so much. And the problem now is that the apprentice is rendered almost, well, pretty much useless. Let's face it, because we've got a much better apprentice here. Maybe once we get Sir Slaughterlot powerful enough to actually come onto the front line and take some damage, we'll supplement his AoE damage with an apprentice. But for now, I think we'll just grab another. Why did I do that? Okay, fine. I'll bring him over, but we'll lock that. Is everyone locked now? Yes. And we'll get a sneaky little squire on the front as well. Okay. No, I don't think I would use apprentices anyway. That goes for just like challenge or not. If you've got a mage leader, any of the other mage units are kind of like surplus to requirements because you have such a much more powerful one. The only thing the apprentices serve any kind of usefulness for is if removing wards, I suppose. But to supplement a mage leader with some actual like proper heavy hitting backline damage makes more sense if you ask me. Right, how much money have we got? 310. I'll just see how things go for a bit.
But you serve, my lord.
It's looking a bit thug-tastic. Right, let's just start clearing out the usual dregs around the capital. You do 25 damage, he does 40, so it's pointless going for this Goblin Archer. It's basically just damage mitigation at this point in the very early kind of battles. Get you to defend, actually. Still going for the leader, rather interestingly. I don't know what kind of logic is used in that kind of target choice, but whatever. Not really that bothered. Grab me some of this. Potion of striking. More thugs and a peasant. That's fairly decent lineup. Or formation, should I say. I guess we should build some buildings. Obviously, none of these promotion ones are useful to us, so we'll go for... I've changed my mind, actually. Let's get a thief. I think they're much more useful to us.
Don't push me.
Any parties we'd like to fiddle about with. It seems alright to me. Master Thug on the front line. Could potentially just get him on the back line with some counterfeit orders. I think I'll do a little bit of investigation first. Maybe find some ruins and get those scoped out. Your gods are no protection from maternal domination. What is? That you will find Imperial assassins as mercenaries, which is sad. Oh, I have no idea. I'm not completely up to speed with what mercenaries are available where. It's going to be a bit of an interesting one, because you can get some quite mad units from them, can't you? You get like marsh dwellers, greenskins, so that might be actually quite fun. Being forced, well, not so much forced, but taking advantage of these mercenary camps much more. Because I would just ignore them, because fully promoted units that you have available to you is probably more powerful than anything you can get by mercenaries. Medusa's would be great, yes. I think there's a map or two where they are sold, but it's been a while since. Yes. Like I said before, I play Disciples every, 5 years in this case, since the last time I was streaming. So I like to get to the point where, because I'm of a certain age, I forget most of it. So it becomes a little bit more of a nice kind of newish experience for me. Be stealthy, my lord. The area is infested with greenskins. They become aggressive if you pass near them.
I live but to serve, my lord.
Thanks very much, matey. Right, let's get these ones. Oh. Okay, let's weaken him. You can just defend. You probably could have killed him, but whatever. He seems to be the target of a lot of backline type damage, so let's do that. Might just put him on there just to split some of the damage between the two, otherwise everyone's going to keep going for the knight. Particularly in this formation. Okay, you can defend. I'm not sure if I'd play this, but it's fine. I just obviously don't want to take too much damage early on. Whatever. It's not great. Probably the knight. Okay.
What?
Let's have a look over here. What do we have? A lost temple. Orc with lots of friends. That's fine. I'm going to have to get the temple soon, I think. Just have somewhere to fall back on and just get some instant healing going. Life potion, that's great. I'm going to get that life mana pretty soon anyway, so I'll not bother with a rod planter. I mean, I think if we do build the temple now, we're not going to have that much money to heal people. But
Lord,
I don't think it's going to matter because, yeah, he's got no movement points now, so you can
What?
spend an evening in the capital. Thug, Master Thug. That's a fairly decent formation because we can just get the Thug up against the Squire. Sorry, Knight.
speak thy command.
Whoever decided to add trappers and shamannesses in Rise of the Elves was an evil person. Trappers are kind of like a really kind of like sturdy archer, aren't they? And Shermanesses, yeah, I think that's like an instant kill. Whenever I see a Shermaness, it's just like everyone just aim for that. And Goblin Shermanesses, yeah. It's nice that they added those units. Just to add an extra challenge though. 200 HP and 60 damage. Madness. Okay, this looks fine.
For the Empire!
Okay, he's probably going to get killed by Sir Slaughter-Lot. Might try and get some sneaky bit of extra healing. Might work. I mean, I guess I technically... There's a net gain of 5 HP there. I'm calling that a success. Okay, as for this, I wouldn't like to go in partially damaged, so... Yeah, spend another night there. Why not? Whoops.
What?
Okay, where next for you? What's in here? Oh, it's goblins. Great. You heard what the peasants have been saying. They talk of a saviour who will cleanse the lands and free the empire. I wonder if this will ever be. I don't know. It's not like I've played this game before, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Alrighty. What's going to happen here? Master Thug's probably going to go for the Squire, actually.
For the Empire!
Kill surprise. So... yeah, let's get rid of you. You're going to have to defend, because I don't think we'll be able to kill the Master Thug in one round. Is everyone else dead at least? I like how sometimes you get the for every swipe of the Master Thug weapons. Normally you only get one. Not bad. Again, probably going to need a heal before we set off again, and then we'll take the city for a forward, more of a forward base, potentially. I might go up there. Don't know, not quite decided. Riots. I can't quite remember what they do. They stop units from garrisoning there, and you can't like recruit anything from the city or anything. Probably not. I think thieves have a much better use in basically counterfeit orders. Which I might use on those. Maybe not. I'm not seeing a really good target for counterfeit orders yet. It might be this double orc formation, which is always a bit sus. Anything new added in Rise of the Elves was just Pain Train. They tweaked some very kind of like subtle stuff as well, didn't they? Like some certain units got like a different ward or more. I've just noticed the name of this capital. It's lovely, Clumptiop. Is that my randomly generated, or has it always been like that? Great name. Anywho, let's make our way over there. Completely unusable. Yeah, it's kind of what I guessed. I think you can probably do better stuff with thieves instead of riots. Although it is extremely annoying if they use it on your cities, to be fair. I may get another thief. Yeah, go on then. It's not like we've got anything else to spend our money on.
What?
Okay, you can head off in that direction. Death's got a nerf. How did Death's get nerfed? Dwarf King's got an initiative buff. I don't remember that. Did something happen with trolls as well? I can't remember now. Follow the river north. They will find the city Thugrish. Our spies tell us that this is where Snookridge has been imprisoned. Now he says north, but I can never quite tell where north is in Disciples, because if we go north, this area feels like north to me. So I don't know exactly where north is. Is it to the top right? I don't know why I'm pointing with my finger, because that doesn't really make much sense to you guys.
Lord,
I'm guessing that's what they mean. We'll quite like this forward base. Let's just do that because it's going to be easy because it's just all goblins.
Again?
Yet more thugs. There's probably just going to be more thugs there, isn't it? Some greenskins. That's an unguarded treasure. Having that.
Again?
Wait, what? Well, that was unexpected. Oh, okay. I think we could probably just focus on the orc. North is the upper edge of the map. Just literally the upper edge. Okay, fair enough. I thought they meant some sort of weird direction with it being kind of isometric. That would be to the north, to upper right or upper left, something a bit bonkers like that. I've known other games to do that. North is not actually north as you see it on the actual screen. Okay, that went alright. I suppose we were warned about the greenskins, so I can't be that surprised, let's face it.
for the Empire.
Ooh, 20% armour. So he's not going to be enough to kill them, which means he's going to take quite a fair bit of damage. Let's weaken them. Uh-oh. I think we're alright now. So you get my heal and we can kill one of those dudes with our archer. Should mean all is well. I'm intrigued to see actually how a locked squire fares against a locked what's it called? Knight by the end of all this. Because the squire is going to level up more often. Will that mean that he can keep up with the knight? Probably not. Oh, the archer leveled up. Great. I mean, he's probably just going to match the keep matching the squire's damage, which is fine. Your mistake. Invade, lads, and kill. King Agrak will wait for you and death for you. Oh, thank you. I should probably leave him in there for one night. Oh, hello. It's the humans, other than the neutrals. Okay, assuming that's some sort of plot point. Can't quite remember.
Again?
Right, let's grab that. An ice shield scroll. Great. I think I'll probably go and take that back to the Slaughterlot, because I will forget about that. And then that thief will get killed. And then I'll have to retrieve it from his rotting corpse. And that won't be fun. Probably about time we built the magic tower. Oh, it's more like this. Oh, hang on. If I click out the screen, it kind of freezes. North. Oh, yeah, that's where I was expecting. Yeah, like top, upper right. Yes, thank you. So it's like this direction, this away. Which would make sense because he said follow the river, and the river is kind of going in that direction. Thank you for the clarification. And nice diagram. Needs more boobs, unfortunately. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to move him. Oops. I think that'll be fine.
Again? What?
I live but to serve, my lord.
Okay, what's going on? Not found any more nodes to steal yet. But whatever. I'd quite like another life mana node. That would be nice. Have I potentially overstretched ourselves by accidentally leaving this city? Most probably. And we can't really get away with researching the health spell because... Sorry, the healing spell. Because it's going to take all our mana just to actually research it, which is pants. Okay, you defend. You can go all out. You killed the Capital Guardian. Wow. How did you manage that? Ooh, level up is great. For the healer, up to 22 healing, 28 damage for the squire. Marvellous.
Again?
Oh yeah, he's going to have to like kind of
What?
do a bit of a Benny Hill and run after the leader to give him his scroll.
What?
Aha, a ruined tower. I see you there. We got Orc Champion. Ooh.
Lord,
What?
An Orc Champion that cannot be counterfeit ordered, unfortunately. Banner, Ice Shield, Holy Armor 50 and 30, Armor Portion. What was your formation like? What kind of leader did you have? Whoa, what's going on here? Run. Run quite quickly, please. Wasn't quick enough. Which is very unfortunate. Our thieves are irreplaceable, let's face it.
I live but to serve, my lord.
Fan-effing-tastic. A wee potion of healing. Two goblin archers. He can survive that. Okay. I'm feeling reasonably confident about that.
For the Empire!
Two Imperial Knights, Mage Leader, Assassin and Matriarchs. I imagine the Assassin did a lot of the work with that, with the poison. Well done though. That's quite impressive. Is anyone damaged? Alright, let's just go for the Orc. And miss. Excellent. Well done. Probably get the Squire to defend. Excellent. We've returned the miss, at least. Could do it theoretically. I like your optimism with that. I think we'd be pissing in the wind with that one, to be honest. But I don't know, we can see how we're feeling at the time. Might get to level like 99 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, thank you. This puts us in a slightly trickier situation with these ones. I might give the knight a healing potion before we tackle the ruin. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to get him to just stay there.
I live but to serve.
Otherwise, it's just going to constantly be running after him. Oh, the other thief died, didn't he? Okay, let's get another one.
Don't push me.
Can we actually get past any of these dudes? Oh, okay. We'll continue searching around there.
Again?
And you can go around here.
Lord?
Okie dokie. Probably think about researching the spell. But I generally don't tend to research spells until I actually need them. I should probably do some more researching in advance, but I'm just a bit lazy like that. Do we need to heal? Go on then. I mean, it was free, so I'd rather not lose any units, or lose any experience for units, put it that way. Oh, neither one goes for a squire, which is a bit strange. Okay, that should be him, hopefully dead. I will... What is he, 50 damage? Let's get rid of the Master Thug. Maybe our archer will go first, wouldn't that be lovely? Be a nice thought. No. I think he has less initiative anyway. 60 versus 65. Okay, that makes sense. Is it me, or does the archer's bow sound a little bit like an elastic band being twanged? I mean, I appreciate that's what a bow actually is, but it's not made of elastic bands though, is it? Elven boots. Party will suffer no penalty when venturing in forests. That's probably going to end up on eBay, I think.
Don't push me.
Okay, this is this entire place cleared out though. We've got 1 or 2 level ups, which is nice. Ooh, got some merfolk. Wonder if they're going to be friendly-ish.
I live but to serve, my lord.
What?
Not friendly-ish in the sense that they want to eat our flesh. That's bad. More thugs. Wonderful. Some infernal mana, I think. Some tier 3 spells use infernal mana. It's holy strength. Greater chance to hit, which is always nice. Okay. That's worth it.
I live but to serve, my lord.
What?
Right, can you finally give him that scroll, please? Wonderful.
Again? Again?
Okay, this is looking much more like the much more not like the level where we're against the clock and we have to intercept Hubert Delay before he kills the mission objective, which is good. Kind of good. I mean, we're going to have to do it sooner or later, and I don't think it's going to get any easier. I mean, obviously we'll have a more powerful leader at that point, but it's still going to be an absolute bastard. It's the one that I'm fearing the most. I think there's another one. Yeah, I can't remember. It might be a dwarven one. I think that it's a similar kind of thing. We've got to intercept a party before it gets to a certain place in the map. And I think they're going to be, yeah, they're going to be an absolute nightmare. But we'll see. This is a challenge after all.
Again? What?
Okay, any counterfeit orderings? I'm not seeing any prime targets. We've already done those orcs. We've managed to stick one on the back line. Oh, could do this orc champion. That would be nice. 55% chance. Is the orc champion on the back line? Yes. Okay, I'll take that. Can you get past him? No. Well, you can in 10 turns, but I don't have that kind of patience. Okay. I kind of don't want to leave them in the water because sometimes these merfolk are really aggressive. And they have quite a lot of movement points in the water as well.
Lord?
So I might just perch him on the side there with his toes dipped in the water. This again. Okay, where's the retreat button? Not that it makes any difference whatsoever, but it's nice to try. I mean, the only one that needs to miss is the... Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that worked. I forgot. Yeah, the Orc champions in the back line. I was saying the only one that we need to miss is the Orc champion, and then of course he can't attack anyway because he's melee. It was a good try. We almost got away with it. Oh, what's going on here? Extremely aggressive today. So there's something in the water or something like that. Do I have any of these left at all?
What?
Oh, he's still there. You can do a little bit of island hopping.
Lord,
Okay, what's going on with you? You could do with a bit of healing, I think. Although, if I just swap these two over, it means this rather damaged squire is safe from the orc, so I think we can get away with that.
for the Empire!
I tried the demo of Liberation because I was like, oh, this looks like a very risky kind of purchase, and it turns out it was, and I didn't play anything past the demo. Unfortunately, it's just gone a bit too King's Bounty meets Heroes of Might and Magic for me. It's just like, oh, it's not Disciples, unfortunately. Disciples 3 was on the verge of it not being Disciples anymore, but I loved the art in Disciples 3 and the music and the general atmosphere. That was very true to Disciples. But Liberation was just no. You pirated it and you still felt remorse. I take it that's not remorse for the act of pirating it. Who gets healed? Who gets healed here? Probably our front line. Wonderful. Okay, you can have the bonus heal, I think. Grand. Can you make it to the city? You can as well. That's just fantastic.
I live but to serve, my lord.
Okay, we've got quite a lot of monies. We can't really spend it on much, so we'll just upgrade that. You'd be shocked how much of the game is. Now you say that, but that actually came up in the last stream. I think it was Asira who brought that up. I can't remember what the actual words were, but it was seducing some sort of, was it a demon or a vampire, something like that, to the point where you do actually kind of like get it on. I'm like, bloody hell, it's not Fire Emblem. That's what Fire Emblem's become, that's fair, so it's more like a dating sim. Ooh, should we have a go with this orc heavy situation going on here? I think we should be fine.
For the Empire!
Okay, let's start with you. We should hopefully get a fair bit of damage on this backline orc before he's even in range to actually attack us. Demon and a werewolf. What, like some sort of weird threesome? Is that what's going on there? Doesn't sound too bad, to be fair. Other than the teeth situation. Teeth and horns. Like, they'll probably get in the way. I think let's wait. What do I do here? I think wait. You kill him. I want him to drop his guard and miss, ideally. Then this should work out rather well. So these are the guys that waited, so we get extra turns for these ones. Well, not extra turns, but additional damage on the orc at the very least, because he dropped his guard. He's not far off a level up, so Ah, in fact, he is not far off at all. Wonderful. Getting there.
Again?
Oh, this is a dead end. Uh-oh. Oh, I've left him in the water. He's absolutely brown bread. Oh, this looks like a good choke point to kind of like stop the demons coming through, so... Pudivilmus. Pudivilmus, what an excellent name. I don't remember the names being so good. What's this one? Can't quite read that. Alinadan. Great names.
Speak
I'm
like
beginning to think they're randomly generated. No, that seems a little bit too advanced for this time, I think. I'd rather play through the entirety of D3 than Liberation. Oh, wow, those are strong words. I'll never forget the very, very, very final boss in D3 bugged for me. And it was a common bug, and everyone just was going absolutely apeshit on all the forums I looked at. And it was just like, you have to play the entire level again. Like, fuck that. I'll just watch the encounter on YouTube, thank you. The Emperor's son, Uther, has been found. A dwarf messenger has come. He says that Uther was found deep in the mountainous territory. How could a mere boy survive 10 years in the mountains? He's surely the saviour foreseen by the mages. I think we're going to abuse the shit out of Uther. Not like that, but in a kind of like good way. Because he's really powerful. But we've got to get him first. So that'll be fun.
Lord,
What was he guarding? A bronze ring. My pretty. Okay, these guys are pretty simple. Don't like all that damage on the back line there. Oh, that's not made much of a difference. I appreciate it. I don't know why I thought they could one-shot Goblin Archers. Kinky. Oh, you've got no idea. Comes with age, I think. Fabulous. Might go out of my way just to grab this city first of all. Have a kind of more of a forward base as usual. Is that just a thief? Yes, indeedy. I always figured that the Legion thieves would be probably overpowered if they flew like the rest of the Legion, kind of like leaders and such. Probably be a bit too overpowered, I think. Flying thieves. Be nice. It's a nice idea. Do we need that? I don't think so. I'm going to research something just to give us an edge, I think, for this. Probably just strength. Can't imagine it's going to make a massive difference, but I'll do it. I would like to stream Disciples 3,
Lord,
but I tried playing it the other day and it's just too frustrating.
call the Empire.
It's just really slow. I mean, I love the fact that the battles in Disciples 2 are numerous, but quite slick, simple, easy to kind of like just deal with. But the ones in Disciples 3 are just like just a slog, unfortunately. I know they changed it in what was it called? Reincarnation, to kind of like squish the units a bit closer together to make it more like original Disciples rather than Heroes of Might and Magic or whatever you want to compare it to. But they're still slow. It's like the units just like plodding along. You can take another hit, so I'll go after the Orc. You can defend though. Very nice. Yeah, still going for him. Oh, that's fine. Wonderful. No bad at all. What you want? Too late for you. I crack now crush you. Hang on, does that say Kush? Move this out of the way. It does say Kush. Kinky. Nice bit of Kush. Right, he can just stay in there for an evening.
Don't push me.
Get his Kush on.
Lord,
I'll upgrade it. Why not? Because it's so cheap. Piece of interesting news. Disciples 2 has been reverse engineered and now has a... Oh, really? Anything else interesting happening with that? Because I've seen quite a few... Well, not quite a few, but a decent amount of like mods flying around for Disciples 2. I've been meaning to try them out. But not got round to it because I guess I keep myself busy enough with these challenge type things. Let's get them looked. Mods, but the 98% in Russian or Polish, yes. Which is fine. I mean, that's like,
Again?
I don't know, in excess of 80% of the fan base anyway, so I don't mind. Anything else to do here? Nope, I don't think so. I will probably recruit another leader to just guard that passageway.
Lord,
Should we sneak out and have a go at this Orc Champion? There's oodles of experience to be had there. I think that seems fairly safe now that we've fiddled around with their formation to the point where they're not really that much of a threat now. I guess wait. Uh-oh. There they go. And that's all fine now, I think. Ugh. 80 damage, so the knight can take 2 lots of that. I'm going to have to get you to wait for him to drop his guard first. I think we're probably best off getting him to defend. Okay. Now you may attack. I mean, I think one of the biggest mods I saw changed, like, I think pretty much every unit was changed. In some way, shape or form. I think chance to hit was just like overall dropped to 75% as a default or something like that. I forget the name of the mod, but it was... I kind of want to say basically just changed the entire game. I don't know whether it would be for the better or not. And the thing that puts me off playing a mod like that is I'm just so used to having all of the unit stats memorized already, generally, because I know I'll forget like small parts of Disciples to make it nicer to come back to when I replay it, but the actual units themselves, most of the stuff I can pretty much memorize in terms of their stats. So to have a mod which completely changes all of that would just... It would be weird. It would kind of feel like I just had Alzheimer's or something. Like everything had just been changed. Let's go for this. Okay, I'll make sure that he dies. Well, I'm going to make sure that they all die, to be fair, but I guess reduce some of the damage from him. Oh, why? Okay, you need heal then. Oh, I don't suppose it really matters. What is wrong with this knight? It's wielding a slab of butter for a knife. Oh, couple of level ups, that's nice. To level 4. Hot on the heels of the knight's stats. He might even get to the level of a knight by the time the knight actually levels up. Who knows? Wouldn't that be fun? Did we take that much damage? I think we can probably keep going with this. Okay, let's get another leader on the go. Let's have a Pegasus Knight. Brian, you're going in. ABRT, is that it? There you go. That might be wrong, for which I apologise. Probably healer. Put them on the back. And everyone should be locked. Yes, 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 yes. Great, great, great. Sorry for flashing. Not me personally, but the screen. Flashing on the screen.
Thy command.
Lord,
Again.
Okay, what's in the shoppy? You got... I'd just like to see what kind of wares they have. Although, hello, an iron skin potion. This early on. Banner of speed. I'm going to go for that potion though. Nice. Okay, get that back to the leader as soon as possible. I think I need another thief. I've just got a craving for another thief. Just because I kind of want to scope out around there. Probably should have recruited him from that other city, but whatever. Right, okay, you keep going down there. We've only got one
I live but to serve my
last party to clear out, and then there's this area done. There might still be some stuff around here which the legions haven't cleared out. There's obviously that ogre. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, just because it's so powerful.
for the Empire.
Oh no, me squire. Okay, protect the squire. Okay, fine. I want both of those dead. Great. Particularly as he's nowhere near a level up. We need to keep him reasonably healthy. I don't suppose it makes much of a difference. Was that really worth it for, what was it, 12 XP? Okay, I've got you there. Have a wander round. Great. What's that? Thug.
Speak thy
Don't
command.
push me.
Wonderful. Oh yes, yeah, you need to run back now. Very quickly. Oh no, he's near a green skin. That's not going to end well. Right, okay, so the greenskins only really ag when you're within probably one or two tiles of them, which is pretty much as I remember. The merfolk, they ag a lot further away, which is annoying.
Again.
So it's I just don't like leaving units in the water when there's merfolk around, because I've become a cropper of that multiple times. Right, what's going on here? Uh-oh. Is that the capital? I can't tell. There's a... what is that? A chancellor? Are they called chancellors? The ranger leaders from the legions, something like that. Anyway, I'd like to just get us a damaging spell, just in case they decide to invade from this area.
Lord, don't push me.
Did you give him that potion? No.
Lord,
Ah, no, not that.
don't push me.
Okay, fine.
Thou asked?
What? I live but to serve, my lord.
Hooray! Mage accuracy changes in Rise of the Elves mentioned there. Mark that off your bingo cards, everyone. You're quite right, Broken Mind. Yes, that's awful. I was so baffled maxing out accuracy for Mage Leader in Rise of the Elves and still missing. I'm like, what? It's just... Why? Why would you do such a thing? I'm still not entirely sure what's going on there. I looked it up at the time to say, is my game broken, basically? And there's obviously there's some sort of secret stat going on there. Alright, that's 10 armor for Sir Slaughterlot, which is fantastic. But to just like whack something like that in to the expansion is just insidious. I kind of want to heal our knights. Yeah, whack them in there for a bit. Oh, we can still reach that thief. That's great. Splendid. Off you go. Okay, we'll just go all out. Ooh. I might get a... try and do a sneaky double heal on him. Just because I can't be arsed putting them back in the city for another heal. Oh no. Okay, thank you. Wonderful. Did he have any items? No, fine.
What?
Right. Let's see if I can get you back up there. I might steal that banner from the shop and then sell it back to them.
Thou asked?
As you do.
Again?
Right, what do we actually have around here? That is the capital, isn't it? Okay. Let us infiltrate a spy. See what we got here. Oh god, a marble gargoyle. Oh, the pain. Just the pain of just seeing that. That looks fine. like marble gargoyle and a witch. Battles 1-0. Right, yeah, okay.
I live but to serve, my lord.
That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? I'm going to need more damaging spells. I don't think we actually have any more to even research. We've got Wrath of God. Oh, that needs Runestone mana. What actually needs Infernal? Is it just Holy Strength? Great. I might actually steal that mana there, now that I've spied it.
For thy high father.
Can you get that far? Oh, I don't want to leave her near a greenskin army. That's sad.
Lord,
Is everyone gone? Ooh, yeah, it's fine. That thief is, you know. As with, why are you summoning something just to go after a thief? Seriously. You need some sort of mana version of a financial advisor. Seriously, what's going on with that? Is it just flexing? They're just flexing on us. See, I've literally got mana to waste. Also, did he actually move that army? He's just stood there. It's very odd. Hits one person at your full accuracy. The next one at reduction. Then it keeps reducing. Felt mages were too strong. Yeah. Yes, basically.
Yes.
I mean, it feels that way. I mean, and they are, which is why we've got a mage leader for this playthrough. Especially once they've got, like, they're fully kitted out with, I don't know, they've got some bonkers artifact like that. It inflicts poison or petrification or lifesteal, it's just like, it's just a face roll at that point. But they could have at least said something to that effect, instead of me thinking I'm going crazy. When, you know, one of the first things you like to do is max out the accuracy. I mean, there's even a level up perk to increase accuracy for your leaders. And I suppose it does for this for the initial target, like you mentioned. But to then say it hits all of the targets at you know, sliding scale or something would make more sense. Right. Gimme. Thank you. She served her purpose. Unless there's something else around here. I could get that death mana, but we don't have no use for it. I'd only do it to deny the legions its use. I'm not that much of a bastard. Should we actually take on these dudes just to get an unknown treasure? Can't summon anything back there to actually see what the treasure is. I'm not sure. I kind of want to keep plodding on with this. Let's get these orcs.
For the Empire!
Okay, we should probably try and get rid of him quite quickly. Okay, protect the squire. It's quite nice having a knight and a squire. So I guess that's how it would normally work. Forever locked in that kind of like relationship. Can we call it a relationship, or is that weird? It's probably a bit weird. How much damage is he doing? 34. I'll get him to defend. Ugh. Couldn't have done 2 extra points of damage, could you? Alright, fair enough. Let's pray no one misses. Yeah, we're fine. Lots of damage to everyone. Ooh, level up for the archer. It's up to level 5, 37 damage. Squire is lagging behind somewhat, because he requires a whole 10 extra XP to level up. Doesn't really help us though. I was rather hoping that we'd get a level up on the Squire for a full heal. I don't really want to have to get them to go back to the city. I might, at this point, research healing then.
I live but to serve my lord.
Right, what's next? Okay, yeah, going after that potential banner.
Thou asked?
For thy high father.
Lord,
Was that a duke? Let's see what's going on there. So he's just still standing around. We've got a... are they called chancellors? I can't remember. All full of noobs. He's won 7 battles. Still noobs. Great.
Yes.
I think I'll just get him to just remain there and guard this little area and keep the demons under control,
For
hopefully.
thy high father.
Okay. Is there anything else we wanted from this shop? It's the Banner of Speed. It's quite nice. I'd probably just steal it just to sell it back though, because we already have a banner in the form of protection, I believe, which is usually my go-to, to be fair. So I might just leave that, because we're not going to be wanting for money at this rate.
Lord,
Okay, let's do some healing. I'm not feeling overly confident about that ogre. Not feeling that great about the Orc Champion, to be fair, as well. But sod it, let's do it anyway. Who's he going to go for, though? What's his initiative? 40. I'll just get everyone to defend first. For a couple of rounds. Wear him down a bit. Okay, you are protected now, so you don't need healing. I guess it's just keep healing the orcs target at this point. Does he do 80 damage? Okay, you defend. I'll defend for one more turn. Then we'll go all out. Right. I mean, is he going to level up soon? I don't know whether the Orc Champion will give enough experience for him to level up. We'll find out. In case it is enough, I'm going to heal the leader. It is. Wonderful. 150 gold. Potion of protection. Solid. I'll take that.
Don't push me. Thy command.
For thy high father.
Lord.
No ogre for us, I think. Although... no. We definitely need some poisoning for that one. Kind of want to see if those mermaids are friendly or not. I think probably not. They're not exactly known for their friendliness. Can you go near them? No, they're not chatting. I don't like fighting mer people because I quite like them. That would be my preferred 6th race addition to Disciples. I don't know how it would work with the whole only traversing water thing, but I think it would be a quite interesting race to play as. I know the greenskins would be like a bit of a no-brainer to go to if another race were to be introduced, but I don't know, I quite like the merfolk. I think you could probably intersperse them with some marsh dwellers as well. That might be fun. Anyway, you cannot stay on our lands, little one. I say you must leave. Why? Don't we need to go in there?
Lord.
Right. I mean, he is neutral. He doesn't actually say that these belongs to the Mountain Clan, so we wouldn't be annoying them by throttling them. We're a bit stuck if we don't go there then. I guess we can go around here. Oh, wolves. Oh, great. I'm not a huge fan of wolves. Polar bear and lizard man. Ooh, things are getting a bit spicy. Did he just walk back slightly?
Again?
Oh. I take it he didn't walk back to the point where I could just walk past him. That would have been fun.
I'm listening.
Okay, let's keep you out of the water. Oh no.
Lord.
She is very much kind of like within the waters kind of area, so that's not what I wanted to do, but fine. Yeah, I can't remember quite what we're dealing with wolves. About 180 HP and a 55 damage, I want to say. I think their initiative's quite high as well, so I would be fearing for the Squire. And that just looks like madness. I think we're going to need some counterfeit orders soon. We're getting into the interesting territory.
Don't push me.
Can I use counterfeit orders on that ogre? I'm wondering if we couldn't use them on the other ogre in the last mission because he was technically a kind of like a side quest type character slash army.
Don't push
And
me.
it's just like you just can't do that on these ones. Who knows? 3 will do for now.
Lord,
Don't push me.
Oh, there's that thief as well. Alright, 4 will do for now. Oh, send another one out. Another sacrificial lamb. They do just keep on just doing the same stuff. I wish they'd try something different, but I'm complaining about an AI which was designed like over 20 years ago. I appreciate.
Attack!
Kind of want to instant resolve. Yeah, let's do it. Grand. I did actually lock these ones, didn't I? Yes. Wonderful.
For thy high father.
Again? What? Again?
I live but to serve my lord.
Right. I can't quite remember the stats of a polar bear. I think it should be alright. I think he's going to get an early attack in, and then whoever he attacks will just defend. Oh, 82. So he's roughly equivalent of a orc champion, feels like. Okay, you're definitely defending. Oh, he's still going for him. Okay, he should just be able to outlast him. I'm not going to keep attacking though. Oh, stop that. Okay, we're good. Ooh. Might need a potion though. Another level up for the archer. Squire's definitely falling behind. So the archer is going to end up being our highest level unit. Knight is not far off a level up, which is nice to see.
What?
Okay. Let's see if we can counterfeit orders on the wolf. Uh-oh. We'll leave quite a few people in the water. I'm kind of just using them as bait now for the merfolk.
Better be good.
No counterfeit orders. So it's looking like it's just not possible on armies which consist of just one unit. Which would make sense, because I'm pretty sure the counterfeit orders thing description is just like
Don't push
you
me. Don't push me.
give like duff orders to the actual army and then they reformate. I'm going to say reformate. And then to do that on an army consisting of one unit just doesn't really make sense. What's going on here? Are they going for a push? Oh wow, okay. Still not taking the bait, those mermaids.
For thy high father.
Which is probably for the best.
I, Glagak, King of Orc, we know what you do to Greenskin. Now I kill all of you.
Only he won't, because he won't come out of his city. So it's fine. So what he's basically saying is, if you come here, I'll kill you.
Don't push me.
You are cordially invited for an ass whooping, basically.
It better be good.
But he's a lazy bastard, so I don't think we've got anything to fear there. Okay, let's put a wolf on the back line, which is
I live but to serve
pretty good,
my
and
lord.
split those two wolves. Well, split the front line of wolves across like the top and the bottom rows, which is perfect. Can we actually get to them? We can't actually, not in this turn. So we'll do a bit of exploring instead. Go up there. Ah, runestone mana. That's what we want. It's what we want to see.
Again?
Let's move him up there.
Again?
And then, where's my last one?
Don't push me.
There he is. Now, as for what we do down here, I am tempted to do a tactical retreat. Because if we can kind of bait these guys into attacking while he's in the city, obviously we're going to have a much better chance of repelling them with the extra armour.
For thy high father.
Don't push me. Don't push me.
Okay, that looks fine. All good with me. And they ran off. Looking for some easy pickings, I think. Shouldn't we be friends with the mountain clans? Oh, how strange. We must ally with the mountain clans so we can retrieve Uther. He's the saver of all of the High Father has blessed us. That didn't make much sense. I think I read that a bit too quickly, sorry. I mean, they're kind of warm to us, I suppose. I could bribe them. I've got lots of money. Let's give gold. 50 gold, there you go. Many thanks to ye.
Lord,
Okay, I think we need to heal that knight properly before we go for the wolves.
for the Empire!
I should have swapped them over. I've got 2 wolves facing off against the squire, which is pretty sad. I was expecting the wolves to go sooner. He's got an initiative of 50. Oh, they do. That's fine. Okay, keep on grinding him down. Uh-oh. The knight is getting a little low on health. Might have been a bit too forward with attacking. Or maybe not. Right. That works for me. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We might be able to salvage this. It's going to depend on the turn order. Oh, he's still fine. And we'll have a bonus heal. So, all is... well, I'm not going to say well. No, all's not a complete disaster. Especially now that we've leveled up. We've got a full heal on both. So, he's caught up to the knight in terms of HP. Sadly not with damage, but the knight is due to level up anyway, so he'll push forward a bit more. It's interesting to see how these two will keep up with each other.
Again?
Right. I think I might explore the northern parts a bit more. Or maybe not. Maybe I should go after the demons.
I'm listening.
So let's bring her up here and see if we can draw these demons around here.
What?
And then we'll
Don't
counterfeit the arse off them.
Again?
And then hopefully just wipe them out, potentially.
What?
Let's just have everyone poised there. And that might work out.
Again?
Lord,
Okay. See what they do. They're taking the bait. This is good. Very good. Ooh, who's that? That's potentially the main dwarven army. Sigulf? We may never know. Sounds rather leaderish. Okay, so... I don't think he was particularly powerful. Unfortunately, our spy's been decapitated. But anyway. This seems like a fairly good kind of cliffhanger-ish. That's the best you're going to get on Disciple, sorry. Best kind of cliffhanger I'm going to get to leave you on for now. Good progress today, though. Nice to see that we managed to finish off the previous mission. I'm still feeling reasonably confident, but I think we're still in the kind of, obviously, the early stages of the missions where having like fully upgraded units isn't a massive deal breaker. It's going to be like the last couple of missions where this is all going to go pear-shaped, if it is, but we'll see. But for now, I will bid you a very fond farewell. Thank you very much for watching, wherever you are. be it on YouTube or Twitch. And I'll probably drop in a couple of days, I think. I mean, we as I say, in the UK, we've got so many days off over Easter. I'll probably pop back on for a few hours, maybe on Sunday or Monday, something like that. I don't like to keep to a very specific schedule, just because things are still a little bit up in the air. But I'll see you when I see you. So, bye. Pan right. Anywho, bye for now. Have a lovely evening, day, afternoon, wherever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.